Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a lecture series. I'm Ted, your host, and this is a fast fact, not a lecture series. Sorry about that. For this lecture series, we're going to look at the arrival of the Babylonians, also known as the Amaru or the Amorites. And the term Amorite is simply a Sumerian and Akkadian term that designated them as Westerners. I'm not quite sure. We're not quite sure what they called themselves. We just know that the term Amaru Amorites it's a designation for Westerners in the Sumerian and Akkadian languages, and they were peoples who benefited from the inability of both the Akkadians and the Sumerians to effectively deal with their borders. They could have projected their strength, but against Semitic-speaking nomads or Iranian-speaking nomads, they weren't that altogether effective. They could not garrison the region. They could not devote such large amounts of resources, the required resources, to protect the border areas from incursion. And that, of course, is due to the quote-unquote open nature of Mesopotamia, of the ancient Near East. It invites conquest, but it also provides an avenue for would-be conquerors to come in and chip away at already established polities. Now the Amaru or the Amorites, they were the ones who came into the region and succeeded the Sumerians and the Akkadians. They really came on the heels of the Sumerian Empire of Ur-Nammu and Shulgi. The Amorites themselves, they spoke a Semitic language. They spoke a language related to ancient Akkadian. And somewhere around 2000 and 1800 BCE, they migrated east into Mesopotamia, and they seized power in a number of Mesopotamian cities. Cities such as Larsa, Mari, Ishin, and Ashana. And they adopted Akkadian as their own administrative language. And they did this because their language was so close to Akkadian. Now, the migration of the Babylonians or the Amorites or the Amaru, it transformed Mesopotamia. Sumerian at this point is lost as a language. The Sumerian separate identity at this point is lost for the rest of time. The only thing of the Sumerians that survive are their institutions. The Amorites did not establish a unified state in Mesopotamia, however, and the region slipped back into a fractured state with a handful of regional power. And that would remain the case until an Amorite dynasty by the name of Hammurabi from what was then really just a tent city called Babylon would emerge and become the leading figure in southern Mesopotamia. And we will break here with another fast fact detailing Hammurabi and its accomplishments. But we will break here. Hit like, subscribe, and comment, and let me know what you thought about the Babylonians. Let me know what you thought about this fast fact. And as always, I will see you guys next time for another fast fact.